Your karmic enemies are calling up law enforcement, reporting you to ICE. When this third party heard that Mr. T won, she or he was celebrating, dancing, they're like, I got to report the collective, get to drop their name, report them to ICE or whoever the hell. You don't have 2 years to be waiting, and this plan needs to come into fruition by April or May of 2025 for a lot of you. The latest July. Your legal rights may not apply in this situation, especially if they don't believe or are convinced that you are a legal citizen. These karmic enemies of yours, and if you have a lot of enemies, then this message is for sure for you. These enemies done went on that website, put your name, your address. Some of you are thinking 2 years, but it really needs to be within this year. Whoever you are, you're seeing this playing out on your phone, you're seeing it happen to other people, but you don't think it's going to happen to you. Or you think that nobody's going to pass by, but if you have karmic enemy. So I really debated posting this because it brings out an energy, but I have to come out here and say the downloads that are coming. And this is going to be for my fellow Hispanic Latino peoples, or you may look, right? Quote unquote, there's no specific look, but you know, people might mistake you for someone that is Hispanic Latino, but they're about to start doing raids at people's homes, okay? Whether you have documents or you don't, even if you're a citizen legally, and it's your karmic enemy. Your karmic enemies are calling up law enforcement, reporting you to ICE, even if you were born here legally. Even you could be Puerto Rican, you know, like you're already a US citizen, whatnot. Or you might not even be Hispanic Latino, but right, the racial profiling. But your karmic enemy is getting ready or has called the authorities or reported to the authorities. You see, there goes my throat chakra. The heavy attack that I have been under these last 2 days is unbelievable, because I'm getting these downloads out and they don't want me getting these downloads out to y'all. They don't want me talking about this, the real ish that's about to go down. But this is mainly geared towards individuals that are Hispanic, Latino, and you have that look. Now, of course, they are going to start doing it, and I feel like they already have done it in some places. They're just not really speaking about it, but they are going to, you know, eventually start doing it to POC. So it's this energy of don't get caught off guard now. 2 of Pentacles. Whoever you are, if this video came on your page, okay, your watch feed, you really need to start making up a plan. Some of you are thinking 2 years, but it really needs to be within this year. Like a plan of action. You don't have 2 years to be waiting, because the institution here, you see the Hierophant, you see, I'm about to go off on this read. I really am, because remember, always remember, you are a magician, you are the universe, you have the power within. Where there's a will, there's a way. You can change your circumstances, not just for yourself, but for your family, your children, right? Some of you have kids, some of you have a parent you're taking care of, right? You can open the doorway. Look at this magician and this Knight of Wands. It reminds me of Moses when he parted the sea and freed his people from the slavery of Egypt. You have this power within yourself. We all have this power. You just have to recognize it, that you can initiate a change. You can find a way out. Perhaps this read comes up to you, for you, so that you realize that there is a way forward much sooner than you think, that you don't have to wait. Because somebody here is saying that they're going to wait 2 years, that they're going to try to save up money and within hopefully 2 years, you know, they finish school and whatnot, but Spirit's saying there's a better way forward. There's a better way forward that you can move on out of this. Because I'm telling you, it's a karmic here. Look, the Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Wands, it's a karmic here that's trying to change your destiny. She or he, this karmic enemy of yours, they're trying to get you locked up in one of those things. CAMPS, if you know, you know. If you really know what's going on. Because they're putting people in there and they're not giving them a hearing or anything. Okay? Only so much I can say here on YouTube, but it's happening. People are getting taken and they're not giving any type of hearing. No word. They're just having to sit in there waiting. Like, y'all. I have another download of a dream that I had after the inauguration, but that's going to be a different video. So if you want to see what the dream was, you gotta, you know, subscribe, hit that notification. Because the issue's going to get real out here really soon. So what do we have? Why do you want me to go into detail with this, Spirit? I feel like this shouldn't take too long, but why do you want me to go into detail? What is it that you're... Oh, these cards want to fly out. Five of Wands. Look, y'all. And this is you. This is you. This could be your family. But these karmic people, they done went to the authorities and reported y'all's name. So they're planning right now to do a raid at your home. They're planning. The authorities and whatnot, or to do some type of wellness check. They're coming. This is karmic that went and told the authorities, and it could be somebody's false twin. Or fallen twin. These people are secretly, well, it's no secret. They've always been secretly racist, colorist, homophobic. They've always been that way. These karmics. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Ten of Swords. Justice. Look at this, y'all. The institutions and the systems that we believed to be in our favor, to be serving us, to uphold human rights. Like, look, Ten of Swords and Justice. I don't think Spirit can make it any more clearer here. And then you're going to have the Nine of Wands with Three of Cups, that third party. It could have been a trio of third parties, honestly. It could have been a karmic trio. 3 women or 3 men. A trio of women or a trio of men that were plotting and scheming against you. They have notified the authorities about y'all. I'm telling y'all, don't get caught off guard now, because people are about to be showing up to people's homes, wanting to see paperwork and whatnot, asking questions. Really heavy energy these last few days. Very, very heavy. A Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. You know, this Page of Wands and Nine of Cups is like Spirit's way of saying don't be, you know, sitting and praying somewhere. You know, hoping that something's going to happen. That, you know, you'll be protected from this. And that these officers and agents won't show up. You know, it could even, some of you might even get the SWAT team on y'all. Oh my goodness, this is just too, like, this is just too much. The Fool, don't be foolish now to what's going on around you. Oh, it would never happen to me. No. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. You got to start formulating a plan. If this has come up on your page, you got to have a plan here. A plan of attack. And this plan needs to come into fruition by April or May of 2025 for a lot of you. The latest July 2025. But this plan must come into fruition. Whether this is moving to another country, getting a visa, transferring schools, buying property or land, it has to be done. It has to be done. You know, you don't... Does this individual, does the collective have time? Okay, the collective that may resonate with this message, do they have time, Spirit? Yes or no? Do they have a lot of time to be planning this. Four of Pentacles. You don't. You don't got time. Look, Four of Pentacles, you got like 4 months to really kick it into gear here. Because if you are Hispanic, Latino, or you look the part, it doesn't matter if you're Hispanic or Latino. If you look a certain way, you understand what I'm saying? If you look a certain way, then you are on the line. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when these people show up to your home, asking for paperwork, asking for this. And even if you have the paperwork, they're going to still say, well, we need to take you to a place. We need to look through this paperwork and go over some things with you. I'm telling you, that's how it's going to go down. And who is going to refuse at that point? Who is going to refuse, especially if you have multiple officers there, all armed? You know, like, y'all, how are you going to refuse? Like, no, I'm not going. These people gonna immediately think that something's going on. Your rights, your legal rights may not apply in this situation, especially if they don't believe or are convinced that you are a legal citizen. So your rights go down the drain. And that's how they've been able to take people and do whatever. Four of Swords, this isn't something to just be sleeping on. I'm telling you, you need to be plotting on how to escape. If you have to go to a country in South America, Central America, and things are going to be a little tight, at the very least you will be free. At the very least you will be safe. You know, if you're going to Southeast Asia and whatnot, even if things are tight, even if the money isn't necessarily there, you must believe in yourself. You must believe in your capability. Because I'm telling you, these karmic enemies of yours, and if you have a lot of enemies, then this message is for sure for you. These enemies done went on that website, put your name, your address, phone number and everything, social media and everything. Or they went to the local police station and they dropped your phone, your address, whatever, photos of you that they may have printed out from that library computer at the local library or from a computer at a church. But it's a karmic enemy that's trying to get y'all caught up. So don't go outside. That's all I have to say. If, you know, you have black hair, or you have black hair, black facial hair, you're a man, your karmic enemy has done reported, y'all. Page of Swords in reverse. The Emperor, and this Emperor, you see, this Page of Swords in reverse, with this Emperor, that's you know who. The one that's signing all those orders and calling the shots for this. This man wants to cast judgment on the land. Not just in this land, but the lands nearby. He wants to cast judgment. Okay, this man, people are going to F around and find out, this man is a full-blown psychopath. He really is. Like, y'all really don't know what the spirits have told me about this man. Like, this man is out there to do even more than what you've been expecting him to do. But this Page of Swords in reverse, he has made his plans clear here. Right? Like, his plans are clear. There's nothing new here. It's no shock. This Page of Swords in reverse, at this point, you know, anybody that's shocked about what he's going to do and continue to do is just turning a blind eye. He wants full power and control. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So don't be sitting at home watching that Netflix, watching that YouTube, these YouTube videos, all comfortable in your bed, thinking that the authorities ain't gonna show up and pull up. Somebody's name could be May or Maya, Maria, because they coming. They're coming for all of us. You know, I kept having visions that I was living in Colombia, or Venezuela, someplace. No, it was Colombia. It was Medellin, I think. I kept having visions. I was living out there in like one of those high-rise penthouses. You know, Medellin is like a mountain city and whatnot. It's up in the mountains. I kept having a dream about that. And then I was also living out in Japan, and I was like, why would I go out there? Why would I go to these places and leave the States? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. No. Love, when I tell you it makes sense now, I had those dreams for months. You know, I was living out there, and I was like, why would I be having these dreams, and what's going on with this? Spirit already knew what time it was going to be. Spirit was like, we need to just put it in the subconscious. That way you're aware. That way it's not like a huge surprise. Sad news. Self-image. Yeah, this is a time period where it's going to be a lot of emotions. A lot of you could be on edge, anxious, and rightfully so, but the best course of action is to try to control your emotions here. Control your emotions and formulate a plan. Do research. Get in touch with who you need to get in touch with. Okay? Understand the power of love can conquer all. With this heart, the power of love. What your heart is telling you to do. And then initiate the tower. When you have to initiate that tower, when you have to pack it up and leave, do what you need to do. Because the future has changed. The wheel of fortune has changed. It's been altered. It's a whole different timeline we're on. And this crossroads, these signs, these arrows pointing represent choosing which way to go. Like, now's the time that you have to choose where you have to go. Creativity. You have to trust in your manifestation. You have to trust in your power, your inner magic. The power within, the energy, water, wind, fire, earth, the energies, the powers that be will assist you with this process, with this transition. This is what is called faith. Having faith and belief. Teamwork and bridge, because your spirit team will assist you. They will assist you. They will help you move over to that place within these next few months so that you're out of here by the time everything's said and done. Happiness. Because look, y'all, third party. Good news. I'm telling you, when this third party, you see, if you look the part, y'all, when this third party heard that Mr. T won, she or he was celebrating, dancing, they're like, I got to report the collective. Get to drop their name, report them to ICE or whoever the hell. This Karmic was celebrating. And y'all think this Karmic isn't going to report you to the authorities? I wouldn't sit back and F around and find out. Because this Karmic tried to get rid of y'all like multiple times. Like, people thinking these Karmics are not going to back down are very naive. This man or woman could have recently been to the mental hospital to rehab, and they already got out, and here we go again. They're already back on their BS. It's like a robot. It's like AI at this point, like they're programmed. You know, we gotta get the collective. We gotta get them. We gotta keep going. Go all the way till the end. You know, like Voldemort from Harry Potter. And he kept going after Harry Potter until that black magic backfired and finished him off for good. For some of you, it's going to end like that for this Karmic. Like, I know people don't like to hear this and they don't want a casualty or a fatality tied back to them, but for some of you, it's that last move this Karmic will make will be the last one for them. That counterattack you send back to them, that might be what does them in. Because this man or this woman, they don't want to stop. And when they found out Trump had won, you know, because I'm just going to say, when they found out he won, they were celebrating, they were jumping for joy. They're like, I'm going to report the collective. Moment that man gets into office, I'm going to put the collective's name on the website, their information. Hopefully they get raided ASAP. and get put in one of those camps, and that will be the end of them. That's what they get. But F this karmic, F that man, okay? F that man all the way to the pit and back. And the previous clown as well. Because they're one and the same to me. But F this karmic as well. That's all I have to say. Yeah, because look, good news and then the hidden. Like this karmic, look. Hidden enemies, jealousy, and good news. Like this was good news for the karmic. The karmic was celebrated. The karmic was jumping up and down like, yes. We're going to get the raid on the collective. The raid's going to go over there. ICE is going to go over there. Knocking on the collective's door. Threatening to take them to one of those centers, y'all. So what do you advise the collective do? What do you advise the collective do at this time? Answers in reverse. You gotta take action. Is people here, and look, good news again. You're seeing this play out on your phone. You see, this is the message. Whoever you are, you're seeing this playing out on your phone. You're seeing it happen to other people, but you don't think it's going to happen to you. Or you think that nobody's going to pass by. But if you have karmic enemy, and this karmic enemy could be Hispanic or Latino themselves, but they don't give a damn. They plan on reporting y'all's ass. And, well, you see the man walking up the stairs, I mean, people said, I'm not going to answer the door, but after a certain time, they can. After a certain amount of visits, they can obtain, right, whatever legal approval they need from the courthouse to raid the home, you know, break down the door. So it's just this energy of, you know what you're seeing. You know what you're seeing happening. You're seeing it happening on TikTok and whatnot, on social media. And, well, if you don't take action, then that's on you. You know, at that point, that's really on you. I'm sorry. I just have to be honest. Like, you don't take any type of action here to remove yourself, protect yourself, because this karmic has a plan for y'all. Fluidity and forms, you have to be, you see, a painful sacrifice, hard choices to prevail. This is the crown of Christ. Even Jesus is saying, or, you know, you gotta be flexible here. You gotta make a sacrifice, love. You gotta, you know, if you have to leave that good paying job and move somewhere, you have to move out to the country where you know people won't find you, or off grid, or you have to move out of the country altogether, then that's just what it is. At least until it's safe, until these raids stop. But who knows when that will happen. Yeah, deep thinking and alien and relocation. Right now, a lot of your time needs to be spent researching visas, passport if you don't have passport, U.S. territories that you can leave to, right? Puerto Rico, Guam, those are like the first two I think of, but you need to really start researching, because if you had this karmic enemy and they were up your ASS all these years, trust and believe, when they got news that man won and that he was going to get that hotline number that you can call to report people, you know, like, this karmic was jumping for joy. This karmic was like, this is a victory, and now I'm really going to be able to finish off the collective for good. And don't think that they're not going to come. These people to raid y'all's home, don't think that they won't take you even if you show them the paperwork. You know, it just goes to show you what many people have always said, that that paperwork is useless, that the SSN number is useless, that none of it means anything. You know, it's only here in this system that work means something, because our peoples, our tribes, they didn't have that ish. So, do you see these people visiting my collective that resonate with this message? Do you see, like, the raid coming to their home? Yes or no, spirit? Look, I'm telling y'all what I'm picking up on. I'm telling y'all what I'm picking up on. Double yes. They're coming. You've been warned. So you gotta hightail it. Remember all those reads I posted all those years back? Have your bags packed and ready. If you look a certain way, you need to be ready. So this is where I'm going to end it. Don't get caught off guard now. Don't go out sad. Because these people, they love the Karmics. This man, he's Karmic himself, and he loves these Karmics that have been attacking y'all and trying to destroy y'all as well. And that's the truth, even if people don't want to hear it. Same with the previous clown as well. They love these Karmics. They'll do anything for these Karmics. Give them all the help and support they need to destroy y'all. Because they're all Karmic. They are not anointed or ordained by the Most High. So that is your read. That's what I have for you, and I wish you love and light. Good luck and God bless.